On today's episode of The Hobbyist Novice, we're doing something a little bit different today. We're not going to go into any card shops. We're not going to open any packs, but we're going to do something that's very important to the card collector, and that is trying to figure out, where do you find a card shop? Now, not every area is abundant with card shops, and sometimes it'd be a little bit sketchy to try and figure out what is a good card shop, what's not a good card shop. How do you find a good card shop? Well, found a website after talking with Alan Nars of Big League Cards called cardstoresnearme.com. This website truly gives you everything you would want as a card collector to figure out what's going on in your area, maybe an area you're going to visit for a vacation or whatever it may be. Want to know where a local card shop is? You just insert your zip code here and it will pull up those card shops. What we're going to do is today we're going to explore this website a little bit because this website is so cool and so different than anything I've ever seen before. We're going to go ahead and go into it, go tab by tab, show you guys everything you have to look forward to when visiting this website. So I want to hand it over to Alan Nars of Big League Cards to tell us a little bit more about this website and why it was created.
Cardstoresnearme.com was really created out of a need. Let me explain. There are card stores all over the country, hundreds of them, that offer the coolest events and products, things like pack wars, trade nights, grading card submissions, autograph parties, autograph authentications, and so much more. And there's so many collectors all over the country that would love to participate in these events or love to find the specific products they're looking for, but it's not so easy for them to find those specific stores. Now with Card Stores Near Me, it's simple for the collector to just go to the website, enter a zip code, and enter the type features they're looking for in a card store, and boom, they can find those stores quickly. It's a way of matching the best collectors to the best card stores.
Thank you to Alan over at Big League Cards for giving us a little bit of a rundown of why this website was created, the need there is for it, and things that you could just do with this website are phenomenal. So we're here, we're back up the main page, the home page at cardstoresnearme.com, and let's just walk through it a little bit to show you guys everything that you will get from this website. And not just for the customer too, but for the card shop owner. If you own a store, there is an option where you can just add your information right to this website for all your prospective customers to go ahead and search you out. So when you look over the search tab here at the top, you have your home page, which would be on stores. This is where obviously you're going to find all the stores that are on this website. You're going to see events, anything that might be going on in your area, whether it be sales, maybe some trading card game tournaments. I mean, a lot of different events go on the card stores that we don't even know about because a lot of times they're not promoted. And this really gives you an opportunity to see those events that might be going on, and the card store owners promote those too, which is really nice. Card shows in your area. I don't know about you guys, but by me, there are so many tiny card shows that I never even know about unless I actually go into a card store who has a tiny pamphlet telling me that there's some card show this weekend that I've never heard of, but could be just an absolutely amazing place to get some great finds and great deals. Have your glossary here, and then this is really cool. I can't tell you guys how many times I'll be trying to figure out when a certain set comes out, and I gotta Google it. This is a one-stop shop, not just Pokemon, not just Lorcana, but a release calendar for all types of cards. Sports cards, Pokemon cards, you name it, it's on this release calendar. So just something that's really nice to have on there, a really nice touch. So we're gonna do today, we're just gonna walk through the site a little bit step by step, showcase it a bit to you, and we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna click around just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what you can expect when visiting cardstoresnearme.com. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go right into our stores tab up here on the top. Probably the part you're going to use the most when looking into this place. So there's a lot of stores from all over the United States. And this is something you're definitely going to want to check out because, like me, I don't have too many stores by me. If you're like me, I don't exactly live in like a non-populated area, but it is hard to find some good card stores, or if you do find a good card store, you don't really know what they sell. So you can do it by state, you can do it by zip code, you can do it any which way you may like. So for our purposes today, we want to go ahead and search out by zip code. Alright, so I think it's only fair that we start off this search by going to the store who started this all, and that is Big League Cards in Castleberry, Florida. One, because they really show you how this website can benefit a store and also benefit you, the customer, in knowing what the store can do for you, as well as to give you an idea of what the store has to offer. So when we go ahead and type in the zip code, we clicked into Big League Cards. Right off the bat, it's going to tell you what type of products they offer. Now, this is extremely useful because you don't know. I mean, first off, there's so many sports card stores that offer a really good selection of like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Disney Lorcana coming up that you might not even have thought offered it. But this gives you the opportunity to know what type of products your favorite store might offer. Then you go down, the store can list out their store events. What do you have to look forward to in the store? You have trade nights, release parties, sale days, pack wars. And now you got store services, autograph authentications, appraisals, consignments, good student rewards. They host birthday parties. How often do you hear that? Never would have knew that until I got to this website. Buying, report card programs, trading. You have a nice gallery to give you an idea of some of the fun they have in their shop, as well as stock that they might carry inside the store. And then of course you get their business hours on here, Google reviews as well, which is pretty awesome. And how about upcoming events? I mean, how many times do you not know what's going on at your local card shop because it's just not promoted? Unless you're in the store that may have a sign up or something like that. Here you will just find it right on this website. No issues at all. You know what's going on all the time. And then of course, for the shop itself, the information part, that lets them give you some information of what you can expect from that store you're hoping to visit. Really helps out the prospective buyer, collector, whoever it may be. And then of course you go right to the top here. There you go. All the social media channels in one spot, a phone number to contact them, as well as a direct link to their website. Now, what's actually pretty cool too, hey, maybe you visited this store before, a couple things you think they can add to this that would be helpful. You can propose an edit to the owner of the store. Pretty cool. And the store locator is great. You can find so many great shops on here. And again, this Card Stores Near Me website, to me, is a game changer because there's just so many times you don't know where a card store is or what they offer. And this website gives that to you. Now, just to kind of switch tones a little bit, something I noticed that's pretty cool, especially as a collector and someone who visits many different stores that aren't even on this website. There's a suggest a store option here on this website. Now, for any viewer out there that may have a store that you'd like to suggest, let us know in the comments below certain stores maybe that could benefit from this website, or just a store that you visited that you love. You know, talk about it a little bit. Let me know in the comments below some of the great things they offer in their store. Now, when you go to the suggest a store place, you just put in their store name. You can put all that information in here, and it could possibly get them into the website as well. So definitely a good option. There's so many stores out there that people just don't know about, and this is just a really great way to spread the word about your favorite store in your neck of the woods. Okay, getting back to the home page here, let's switch gears to the next part of this that is so cool. Let's head over to the events tab. Now, I know we kind of hint on it a little bit before. There are so many card shows and card store events going on that we don't even know about. So in the events and card show tabs, that's going to let you find those events that are in your area. So you can enter event names if you'd like, select a state. Let's just go into, I don't know, let's go into California because we don't do too much on the West Coast here. So here you go. So here is what's going on in California. So here's some card shows we have going on. And it looks like Diamond 9 Sports has a ton of card shows. We got collectible shows, Silicon Valley trade card shows, all throughout August. Look at all these different shows. Crazy Palm Springs card show. I mean, this really gives you a good idea of everything going on. All right, let's go ahead, clicking on to the card shows tab here up top. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's go into another state. Let's go into something, I don't know, what website? What state do we not see much of here? Should we go West Coast, East Coast? I might close my eyes and pick something. How about Tennessee? Alright, so we go into Tennessee. Here we go. So here's all the card shows they have going on as well. So much to look through, and it's very updated on a weekly basis, which is nice to see too. You know, at a time when it's so hard to find these shows that are going on, and shows are so popular, and really just a great area to, as the collector, when there's so many shows that aren't heavily advertised, it's hard to find them. But the shows themselves, in all honesty, are a great place to meet fellow collectors, make some trades, pick up some deals. And this place will really give you the opportunity to find those websites. And I know we've repeated a lot, but finding local card shows, it's tough. It's not easy to find these, and card shows are so important to this hobby because one, it's just a great place for everyone to get together, meet fellow collectors, make some trades, pick up some great deals, find some things you might not even know existed. And this website really gives you the opportunity to find these shows that might be going on in your area or any other area you might be going to visit soon. Alright, so you probably were wondering, when I was wondering the first time I went in on also, what could the glossary be on a website like this? And this is interesting. So the glossary isn't going to be what you thought it would be, but no, it's actually going to give you more information on what each of these things mean. So for events, for instance, a trade night, you have explanations of what each of these things actually are. Sure, some of them might seem self-explanatory, but maybe they're not, especially if you're new to the hobby. So we have information on trade nights, what those are, card release parties, in-store authentications, what goes into those, monthly drawings for prizes that might be going on, special sales. What a better place to advertise that from this website. You scroll down a little bit, activities. So, perfect example here. I had absolutely no idea what Pack Wars was before I went to Big League Cards a few weeks ago. Here you go. Just a little bit of a rundown of what that is. So if you didn't know, Pack Wars is a game in which anyone who wants to participate opens a pack of cards and looks for a certain statistic, such as tallest player, most home runs, winners receive prizes, or entries for prizes. What's a price challenge? I thought that was like a price match. A game in which a contestant attempts to guess the book value of a card in a certain percentage. If that person wins, they win the card. So all these cool little activities that go in card shops that I had no idea even existed. In-store fantasy competitions. I would love to get in on one of those. Group breaks, I know a little bit about those. Services, grading drop-offs, authentication drop-offs, consignment sales. Do you have a large collection that you'd like to help unloading? Don't want to go through online auctions or anything like that? Great place to figure out where some of these places do consignments at. First-time customer gifts, how about that? Pre-orders? So there's so much to figure out, and this glossary really provides it all. Player boxes, vintage, set building support. This is really great. We have wax, sealed, and unopened boxes or cases of a product, what all these things mean. And then, of course, card shows. So a really cool spot if you didn't know some of the lingo in the trading card world. This gives you that lingo. Let's go ahead and move over to the release calendar. I know we touched on it a little bit before, but this is such a useful tool, as it will let you know throughout the year all the different releases that have been going on, are coming up. Don't know when something released. Has it already released? You'll find out here. So you scroll down here. Pokemon's got some stuff coming on pretty soon too, don't they? I believe they do, as we know. Coming up soon, Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames. There you go, August 11th, Friday release. And keep checking this website for your local store. Maybe they got a pre-release event coming on. Really awesome to get in on one of those. We've done a few videos on those where the pre-releases are just a great way to, one, get into the hobby if you haven't already, two, learn how to play, and three, win some prizes. And then, of course, maybe the most anticipated... I don't even know what to say about Pokemon 151. I'm really curious to see how it does in America, though, because it has been absolutely huge overseas, and that has crossed over into America as well. But overall, just a great place to find out what's going on in the card world and when. I can't begin to really harp on the fact of what an important tool this is for collectors, for store owners. Anyone just looking to get into the hobby and trying to figure out what's by them, where can I go to get some cards? This website has it all. And even just scrolling through like this, there's just like some incredible moments that you can share on this website. Like Lefty Sports Collectibles, I was just scrolling through a little bit here while I was making the video. They had Draymond Green go there, interacting with fans of Lefty Sports. How cool is that? And that's just a great, like for me, someone on the East Coast, I would never have known about something like this unless I went on this website and, found this card shop as I'm going through. But overall, it's just a great website. I'm going to hand it over to Alan one more time, close us out, give us a little bit of a wrap up on cardstoresnearme.com. Again, guys, I can't suggest this website enough. If you want to know what's going on in your area for events or find some local shops that you might not have known about, or maybe you're just a little bit further than you expected to go for a card shop before, but this is the place to do it. Find out what's going on in your area. Visit these websites, social medias for any of the card stores we see here. Find out what's coming out, when it's coming out. Find those card shows in your area. There's so much to it. So let's hand it over to Alan and tell us a little bit more of cardstoresnearme.com.
I really am so proud of how cardstoresnearme.com is progressing because it allows collectors to be an important part of the process. They can nominate stores they want to be part of the service. They can make suggestions and edits so that we can update all the store sites to have the best information possible. And also, it's very easy for the store owners to get on there and update their site so collectors know what kind of products they sell, when the cool events are going to be happening. So it really allows the whole community of collectors and store owners to get together to provide this service. In addition, it allows the manufacturers, the distributors, and other industry partners to promote the service to help make this a better hobby, more efficient, easier for everybody to find what they're looking for and do good business.
Thank you, Alan. I really appreciate every one of you who have watched this video today. Maybe you learned a little something. I mean, for myself, I never knew about this, and this has been really cool for me to find out and really find a lot of places in my area that I didn't know about, or if I did know about them, I didn't know some of the things they might actually sell that I never thought they would have sold. So this place has been great for me to find. Cardstoresnearme.com is a great tool for the customer, for the store owner. So, again, if you have any stores at all that you have visited or like us to know about, let me know in the comments below some of the fun things that your shop does, whether it be great sales, games. Let me know. Tell me in the comments below what you think about this website in general. Would you use it? Do you find it helpful? Let me know what you all think. And thanks again for joining us today. Again, cardstoresnearme.com is your one-stop shop to find all of those hobby stores that you wish to visit.